24/7 Sports, it's your boy BSG. Listen, man, I know it's been a long time. I haven't been on this channel. Wow, really since the infamous, now famous Markelle Fultz videos. I'm not gonna get into Markelle Fultz this video. I'm gonna do a proper follow-up to that video and come after all you clowns who didn't believe what I was telling you last year before the draft even started. Okay, I told you that Markelle Fultz was not who people were telling us that he was. I told you he was a buzz. If you don't know me, which is gonna be most of you, listen, I've been doing this for over 30 years, man. I have been analyzing players before the internet was invented, right? At 6 years old, at 7 years old, I was not playing with toys, right? I was not your typical kid. You know what I was doing at 6 and 7? I was reading box scores, football and basketball cards, and just studying them. Okay, so I've been doing this for a long time. So when I talk about Trae Young in this video, please understand, I didn't start doing this yesterday. Have a look at the videos, the controversial videos from last year when everybody called me crazy. And there's more coming. I predicted that Lonzo was probably going to get traded after the first year. We'll see if that happens. I told you that my boy Donovan Mitchell was a beast before anybody. Before Donovan Mitchell's mama, I told you that Donovan Mitchell was a beast. Okay, so when we talk about Trae Young in this video, please keep this in mind before you start clowning me and whatever. Now, I'm not. Is Trae Young a bust? We're going to see. The first thing that I look at in general, even though we don't have a lot here, I look at stats. All right. Like I said, I used to base everything off of box scores. We didn't have video like that, that was available to me at 6 and 7. So I learned to kind of analyze guys from the box scores and from their stats. And so looking at the stats, obviously, the first thing people are going to look at is the points per game. And, it's 27.4 points per game and 8.7 assists. That's the sexy stuff. And so people look at that, oh, he's going to be great. He's a beast because he averaged 27. Okay, you can't look at that. As you can see by Markelle Fultz, everybody that averages 27, 28 a game in college does not necessarily translate to the pros. It's how you got those points. It's the system that they ran, right? If the system was conducive to your skills, your stats, and it's the same way in football. You have guys averaging 400 yards a game and then can't throw a pass in the NFL. It's because of the system that they were running. So I'm not saying that's the case with Trae Young. I'm just saying you got to look past that. So as I look at the stats, a couple of things jump out at me. Number one, everybody considers him to be this awesome, great shooter, and he only shot 36% from the free throw. I'm sorry, the three-point line. That is not impressive. And then he took over 10 attempts. Listen, that's too many attempts. And that's too many attempts for the percentage that you're shooting. If you're taking 10 threes a game, then if I'm your coach, you better be making 39, 40% of those threes. Because when you shoot those three-pointers, a lot of times they end up as long misses. And all that does is fuel the other team's fast break. Okay, so that's a little inside thing that the average fan is not going to know. So that's the first thing that jumps out of me. Second thing that jumps out of me is I don't know that I've ever seen a turnover number that high. I don't remember seeing this in college. Yes, 8.7 assists, but to average 5.2 turnovers. That's a lot of turnovers. I want my point guard at least to be a 2-to-1 ratio. At least I really want a 3-to-1 ratio between assists and turnovers. That means if you're averaging 9 assists a game, let's just round it up, then the most turnovers for me that you can have is 3 a game, 3.1 a game, something like that. Chauncey Billups was very good at that, and that's why Chauncey Billups is very underrated, because a lot of people look at Chauncey, he not sexy, and he didn't have to kill a crossover, whatever, but Chauncey knew how to manage a game. Isaiah Thomas had a very high assist to turnover ratio. Steve Nash. So I look at that. So only having 8.7 assists to 5.2 turnovers is not that impressive to me, just keeping it real. But and then even the field goal percentage, 42%. If we're talking about special, we're talking about top 5 pick, top 10 pick. I need to see this number up about 46%, 47%, even at his size. Okay, but let's look at the video. That's why you tuned in, not to hear me run my mouth. So let's look at the video. And shout out to Frankie Vision, first of all, by the way. I'm going to use his video. And I have not seen but the first 30 seconds of the not even. So I am watching this with you for the most part. All right, that was a nice pass there. He does have good vision. Travel right, yeah. Definitely travel right there.
I'll let you know. We got a good look at those black Nike shoes. Everybody,
he about to shoot it. I can see it.
they were given, of course.
See, that's a horrible shot, man. That depending on who your coach is, that is a horrible, not with no kind of ball movement, no kind of people movement, no, that's a bad shot, and he does that a lot. Nice pass right there. He traveled right there again. Okay, all right. You see everybody gonna look at the shot right there. The shot was nice. I'm looking at how he broke the guy down. He don't have that. You see how he kind of hesitates before he does that cross? It's not a smooth cross. He doesn't have that explosion off his cross that I look for from a superstar, And so in the NBA, you're going to have to break people down. And if you can't break people down in college and get to the rack, then he pushes off a ton, by the way. He pushes off almost every time he goes to the hole. If you can't break people down in college, you're going to have a hard time breaking people down in the pros. Again, that cross was pedestrian, man. That's a pedestrian cross, man. The guy really just got screened. He used the screen well, but that was not a Kyrie cross. People try to compare him to Steph Curry. No, man, no. That was not a good cross. He gets to the line, though. Same thing. That's a bailout right there. Show me the foul. Nobody fouled him. That's a bailout. And he gets those superstar calls in college. You're not going to get those calls in the pros. Nobody touched him. That's my biggest issue with him. He doesn't finish well. He doesn't go to the hole well. I haven't looked at his PPP, but I guarantee you his PPP around the rim is not that good. That's points per possession for people that don't know what that is.
Trae Young.
Again, same thing. That's a bailout, man. You got to look at how the dude is scoring. First of all, how come you can't finish this right here? Finish that. Did he try to finish with the left or the right? If he tried to finish with the right, that's why he got it blocked. Oh, come on, bruh. You got to finish that with the left. You going left, finish with the left. Nobody fouled him. Nobody touched him. Another bailout call. Did he miss both? He's a good free throw shooter, though. That's the one difference between him and Markelle Fultz. Same thing. Do you see what I'm talking about? Lord have mercy. This is one of the worst floaters I've ever seen in my life. What are you talking? What? What? Horrible, man. The guy can't finish. I'm trying to tell y'all. Steph Curry don't need his threes to score. I know people think all he do is shoot three. No, Steph Curry will break you down and take you to the hole, and he is one of the best finishers for a guard or for anybody in the NBA. Okay? I don't see that from Trae Young. That's why Donovan Mitchell was special. Donovan Mitchell can finish with the best of them. Your J gonna be off some nights. And so you gotta have the ability to break people down as a guard and get to the hole like a Allen Iverson, like a Isaiah Thomas. Okay, and part of that is his body type. He's very skinny. So skinny dudes don't really like the bang. So he gonna shoot right here, guarantee you. I have not seen, see? Okay, and he makes it. He can do that. Now, he's got a very quick release. That's the big difference between him and Markelle Fultz. The main issue that I had with Fultz was, A, his shooting ability, and then how slow his release was. Trae Young, there's that finishing ability again. Trae Young has a very quick release. So you got to have that. He should finish this play right here if you special. Come on, dude. Wait, you need to get in the layup line, my dude. What are you talking about? My son can finish this layup. My son ain't nowhere damn near an NBA player. He's 15 years old.
Well, Texas had its game to win a couple of nights ago, and they couldn't get it done. Trae Young.
And he finished that time. And 1 for 5 finishing. He only gets to the rim because guys respect that jump shot. So his jump shot is his weapon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a good finish right there. Good pass. Now that's a foul. And even that, did you see how my man finished? I don't even know this guy. He probably not going to the league. That's a finish. That's how you finish. That's how a professional player finishes. Come on, man. Good vision. He has very good vision. Doesn't always have good decision making, but he sees the play. He about to shoot. No movement. I bet you he pull up. Bet you he pull up. I have not seen this game. That shot was a little bit better than the last one. That's still a bad shot. What's the score? Okay, they up 6. You know, he's looking for his shot. He traveled right there. They didn't call it. That was an all right move, man. He's not very athletic, man. He just doesn't jump off the screen for me. You know, if he's shooting well that night, you know, he gonna hit. Look at it. He had trouble with the dribble right there. He'll make that. What? He was in rhythm. That was a bad shot though, man. But I thought he was in rhythm. This is his career high game, 43. All right, now this is a big man, a bigger man on you. He should just break him down. He can't do it. Are you serious? You couldn't get past that guy? Stop it. Come on, bruh. No way, man. I'm going to keep watching, but this confirmed what I already thought. Good vision, decent passer, highly turnover prone, doesn't have elite handles, doesn't have decent finishing ability. I can't even call it NBA ability. It's not basic finishing ability. Good shooter when he's open, takes bad shots. That's what I'm going to put on my scouting report. Would I compare him to Steph Curry? Absolutely not. No way. These are horrible shots, man. It's a three-point game. Let me look at this shot again. All right, here we go. What we got going here? You know, all right, the defense is back. Defense is set. So we don't have nothing going. I don't know what this action is. That was very weak offense. Horrible offense. And he traveled again. And then he got that jump beat down. He can't finish against nobody. Horrible offense. This guy right here is not an NBA defender. And he getting that jump beat up every time he go to the rack. If they don't bail him out, he can't finish. Get that out of here. Steph Curry would have finished that layup. There's a good cross there. Oh no, that ain't no goal, 10. Hell, man. I don't know, man. Why y'all be going crazy over these cats, man? Do y'all actually watch basketball? Or do y'all just watch highlights? I've seen about 5 horrible shots. He gonna score 47, 43 this game? This game? He must gonna get super hot. Because right now, he's not even playing a good game. Right now, if I'm the coach, I'm taking him out if I got a better option. He got 22 points. I have not seen 22 points. Must be getting to the line. Cannot finish. Literally cannot finish. Is he a bust, man? It depends on where you take him. If you take him in the top 10, I'd have to say that's a bust, bro. I would not take this guy in the top 20. Would not take him in the top 20. I think he's a backup NBA point guard. You know, he's a little bit better than a guy like actually, is he better than DJ Augustin? I don't know. I don't think he's better than DJ Augustin. Look at that. Come on now. This your point guard. Hold on, back up. This your point guard. He couldn't break down 2 guys? You couldn't break a press? 2 dudes. Go. Are you serious right now? You never turn back towards the out of bounds. What are you talking about? That was horrible, man. He got no kind of body. See how the dude bodied him up? Little bit of body. He can't take it. Man, I'm about done with this video, bro. Show me something, man. I know he gonna hit some threes and stuff, but are they good threes? That was impressive. That was impressive. The little spin around. Luke Kennard does that. Guys who are not athletic do that because that's the only way they can get their shot off. So they do that little spin around, turn around thing. And see, that shot helped him get hot. So he's probably going to get hot now. He didn't do the Jordan shrug. Did he legit just do the Jordan shrug? Stop it. Nobody blocked it that time. The rim blocked it. Come on, man. Finish this layup. Oh, my Lord. Is that a what is that? Is that a basketball stuck in the thing? What is that? That look crazy. 10-point lead. He wants the ball. And that was a foul. So is this about to be a bunch of free throw shooting? Is that what this is? Because it's so I've seen enough.
Kruger wants nobody until 15, 10, whatever to come up.
That was his most impressive move of the night. Split the defense, little floater. But the game is not on the line. It's about to be free throws. So, you know, this is his career high. If this is his most impressive game, I'm not impressed, man, which I kind of knew that was going to happen. But, you know, people throw these names out there, Steph Curry, all that. Listen, dude, there's a couple dudes in this draft that are better than Trae Young. If I get a chance today, because I'm going to try to do 4 or 5 of these today, we're going to look at Shamari Pons. Dude, I don't know why nobody is talking about Shamari Pons. I don't know if it's Shamari or Shamori. I don't know how it's pronounced. Man, that dude looks like the next James Harden to me. He looks like he is the antithesis to everything Trae Young is. Can break people down off the dribble, got a good body, knows how to finish, knows how to score, got a natural lean to his shot, nice lefty. And I have not seen one mock draft with Shamari Pons in the top 20. What are y'all looking at? So we're going to look at Shamari Pons today. We're going to look at some other folk. But, you know, is Trae Young a buzz? You know, first of all, he's better than Markelle Fultz. Let me just put that out there. Because of his release, because of his vision, his ability to at least shoot a free throw, and he'll hit the open three-point shot if somebody, you know, creates it for him. Those are all things Markelle Fultz cannot do. So he is better than Markelle Fultz. However, is he worthy of a top 10 pick? Absolutely not. Is he going to be a star in this league? I don't see it. He would have to improve dramatically. You know, guys can improve, but you know, he's going to have to really improve. And if you trying to build a guy, you know, you can build a guy from the second round. Look at a guy like I can never remember this guy's last name. I don't know. Is it Frank Norman? From Sacramento. Man, he was player of the year in a second round pick. He's a great potential guy. You know what I'm saying? He can help lead a team. Frank Norman is better than Trae Young. Okay? So, you know, this is another sexy pick. It's just a name. No, you know, it's nobody special, y'all. Now again, go back and look at my record. See if I know what I'm talking about. But I would not draft this guy in the top 20. Sorry if you're a Trae Young fan. If you Atlanta, I for damn sure would not touch this guy with the third pick. So anyways, your boy BSG. Put your comments. Tell me I'm crazy. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Or you can agree, you know, and we could talk about it. That's what this channel is about. And I'm going to holler at y'all in the next video, which is coming up real soon. Stay tuned.